Welcome to part two. All right, so now we're going to be looking at interpreting a box plot. So now that we have this plot, how do we answer questions? Okay. All right, and they're very simple. Box plots are very easy to read. Can you read a graph? Okay, and can you read this box plot? All right, it says, what's the maximum value? All right, well, based on our last video, that's this answer right here. So now it's just a matter of figuring out what am I counting by, and you're going to have to do this on your own. So this is probably counting by maybe twos. So 52, 54, 56, 58. So my answer for my maximum is 58. Submit my answer. Yes. Okay. So that's probably going to be the hardest part is just figuring out how to count. All right. What is it counting by the hash marks? All right. So let's look at quartiles or median. All right. It says, what is the value of the second quartile? All right. That is not a joke. All right. If this is quartile one, and this is quartile three, then that means my median is also quartile two. All right, so again, we're looks like we're counting by twos. So my answer is 46. Submit my answer. There's my green check. All right, and look what it says here. Your second quartile means median. Okay. All right, let's look at the range. Okay, so it says the box and whisker plot below represents some data set. What is the range of the data? Okay, all right, so if I split my screen here, let me just bring up a calculator on Desmos because I am going to have to do a little bit of calculation here. All right, so the range, you take your max. So that looks like it's 52, 54, 56. So I'm going to type in 56 minus, and then you find your smallest value. So that's going to be 32. All right, and my answer is 24. That is my range. Okay, so 24. Submit my answer. Yes. Okay, so there you go. I took my max minus my min, so 56 minus 32. Okay, all right. It says find the percent of data in the interval. Okay, all right. So it says the box and whisker plot below represents some data set. What percentage of the data values are greater than 45? All right, so 45 is right here. Well, a box and whisker plot divides things. So if this is quartile one, this is quartile two, quartile three, quartile four. There are four quartiles, quarter. Okay, so 25%. So if you see my mouse here, okay, so if I'm in between here, from here to here, that's 25%. This is another 25%. And don't visually look at it. It's not going to be even. It's even in terms of the data. 25%, 25%. So if I'm greater than 45, I have 25% here plus 25% here. That would be 50%. Okay. All right. Now, I honestly do not know if I need to type in a percent symbol. So I'm just going to hit submit my answer and see what happens. I got a green check. Okay. See how you can see it now really clearly what I was talking about in terms of 25, 25. Okay, 50%. So it looks like you could have typed in the percent symbol and it would have calculated it correctly. Okay. All right. Let's do one more like this just so you're sure. So similar problem. Okay. It says the box and whisker plot below represents some data set. What percentage of the data values are between 90 and 110? Okay. So 90 looks to be about right here and 110 looks to be right here with the median. Okay. So from here to here, that looks to be 25%. So 25, and I think if I type in the percent symbol, I'm going to be okay. Submit, got my green check. Okay. So I looked between those two values. All right. So every interval on the box plot is 25%. Okay. So from the maximum to quartile one, from quartile one to the median, from the median to quartile three, and quartile three to the maximum, that's going to be each space is valued at 25%. Okay. All right. If you've got any questions, let me know, and I'll come back with a third video on how to do the third set.